Here's how to pack a personal item for 2 weeks or 1 week or even 3 weeks on airlines that have strict baggage policies. We just got off a cheap budget flight, and being able to pack all your stuff in a small bag like this can save you over $100 in carry-on or checked luggage fees. I want to show you some tricks that I learned, so we'll start with the outside of the bag, then what I packed on the inside of the bag, and then something important about the bag itself. I'm just going to put this out there from the beginning and say that some of you out there are going to think, Mitch, you're absolutely insane and frankly a little bit gross. While others of you are going to say, Mitch, I got you, man, I can do this, no problemo. But whichever camp you fall in, I'll show you a tricky hack at the end to squeeze in a few extra outfits. Okay, so on the outside of the bag, first in this water bottle pocket, I have my flip-flops wrapped in a plastic bag, just in case they get all dirty and nasty walking around. Then inside of this outside pocket, first I have my bathroom bag, and I went a little bit light on this trip. We're gonna be gone for around 2 weeks, and as you'll see here, you can actually fit way more than what I packed, and so if you have more lotions or shampoos or whatever, you'll be able to fit it. But here in this is my pack, and on the top I have floss, have some medicine. Here I have my toothbrush, small toothpaste, have a emergency soap, but I think most places I go to are going to have soap, a small deodorant. This is women's deodorant because my wife likes my men's deodorant more than hers, and and then on the back side I have my razor and some fingernail clippers, and rain cover in case it starts raining, exercise bands. This is actually way bigger than it needs to be. It's my sunglasses case, and you could probably get away with less than this. Here is like an extra super light drawstring bag, just if I need to, go out for the day and I don't want to unpack my entire backpack to be able to have something to carry to go out during the daytime. Extra plastic bag is always a good idea. And so that's what we have on the outside of the bag. Then in this top small pocket, just have charging cables, more pills, a lock, this is very important, and for the grand finale, the clothes that I packed on the inside. And this is where we might have some disagreements. So first of all, I have my packable rain jacket, which I always travel with, even if I'm going into a warm area, because you never know if the airplane or a bus or whatever is going to be frigid cold. As you can see, it takes up a decent amount of space, but I'll show you a hack for that in a second. Then another thing that will probably give you more space than what I have is I obviously have to pack my laptop because I'm working in this extra cushy laptop case, and so you'll probably have even more room than I have if you don't have to pack a laptop. Also in here I have chargers and a little piece of my travel journal. You also probably won't be needing this ginormous selfie stick that I have for making videos. It's this long. So you won't need to pack this probably, so you'll have more space than me. So now we're getting into the good stuff. I normally don't use packing cubes when I'm packing in such a small bag because it just ends up taking up more space. But with my socks and underwear, I usually use a packing cube just because I don't want it all floating around willy-nilly. And for this 2-week trip, I packed 4 socks and 4 underwear. Now hear me out here. Could I have packed more? Yes, I had plenty of space to fit a little bit more, but I have a system and it saves space, and I didn't want to bring more than I needed to. What I do is at the end of every day when I'm taking a shower, I just wash my underwear and socks in the shower and then hang it out to dry overnight, and then the next day it's clean again. Next I have a small packing cube with just some random electronic items like an adapter. This is good to travel with everywhere, and some cameras and stuff for YouTube, tripods and whatnot. Probably won't need this either. So I have a couple more doodads in here before we get to the clothes. There's a zipper pocket on the inside here where I have some headphones, my Kindle, my international driver's license. Get that before you travel. In another little pocket I have some emergency medicine like diarrhea medicine in case I get the squirts, or allergy medicine in case I get an allergy attack, ibuprofen, earplugs. I like the wax earplugs better than the foam earplugs, by the way. Then I have my super quick khaki, quick dry travel pants that are freaking awesome. I love them. We're in a hot place right now and I probably won't need them very much, but I like to wear them on planes and whatnot just in case it gets super cold. And next I have one black t-shirt. You've probably seen these before in my other videos. One swimsuit. I use my swimsuit for exercise if I want to do exercise each day, and I also wash this in the shower after exercising and let it dry, so it's always semi-clean. This is an extra mini microfiber towel I'm bringing just in case. I think everywhere that we're planning to go has towels that they'll give us, but if you're traveling in hostels and dorm rooms or whatever where they don't always give you towels, you can just bring a tiny one like this. You don't need a big bulky one if the idea is just to dry you off and it barely takes up any space. And we got black shorts. Goes with everything. As you notice, I have all black and grays pretty much, so everything matches with each other. This is dark gray t-shirt. And apart from that, I just have this other black t-shirt and these other exercise shorts. As you can see, I obviously don't have enough clothes with me to wear something new every single day of this 2-week trip. But my strategy is I normally have one outfit for going out and one outfit for hanging out in the hotel or whatever that stays clean. Then if my going out outfit gets dirty for some reason, and usually I reuse it several times, then I'll wash that one and then switch it with my clean one, and then just wash the dirty one in the shower. And this obviously isn't the most convenient long-term solution, but if you're just traveling for 1 or 2 weeks, it's doable. And if it means not having to pay over $100 return trip for checked bag fees or a carry-on, then for me it's worth it. And as you'll see in a second, there's a way to actually fit more if you need more. I also wanted to mention this specific backpack, which this video is not sponsored at all. This is just the backpack I use. It's called the Air Go Pack 2. And I like it just because it's super duper lightweight. And so if the airline does happen to weigh your personal item, and some of them do, then this doesn't take up much of your weight. It's also meant to be a packable day pack. So once you zip it up, it goes super flat, and if you do pack a carry-on or checked luggage on your trip, this can pack right inside of your other bag, and so you can get to your destination and then take this out and use this as a day pack. And when using this backpack or any personal item backpack, one trick is to always have a carabiner on here, because this can give you tons of extra space. If you want more outfits than what you can fit inside of the bag, then you can just wear a bunch of layers and wear your raincoat and everything onto the plane and then take it off and put it in a plastic bag or whatever. But the problem is then later you won't be able to fit it all back in your backpack if it's already full. But if you have a carabiner, then you can just latch your raincoat or whatever else you want onto the outside of your bag when you're traveling around, so you don't have to fit everything on the inside. I also never leave home without this fanny pack because it's basically like free extra luggage, and I've never had anyone say anything about it. And look, it's actually pretty big and you can fit a bunch of stuff in here. It's not even full right now. And I have a bunch of different passports, stuff for recording videos, wallets, Kindles. It all can fit in here. I like this black one because, as you can see, all my clothes are black, my raincoat's black, and so if I just have it off to the side like this, nobody can really even see it. It doesn't stand out at all. I know for some of you, you still think that this isn't enough space for what you need to pack, and for you, I highly recommend checking out this video next, which is full of sneakier packing hacks that can allow you to pack even more into a personal item, whether you're traveling with Spirit Airlines or any airlines with strict baggage policies. Bye-bye.